Hello, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture, and I am in my gym clothes because I forgot to change my clothes into one of my fancy tops. Today was chiropractor day. 10 years ago, y'all know I had a stroke. And my right side was affected, and there's a lot of scar tissue. And we're working through it. And they told me don't be coming there all glamorous. So I got my little gym clothes, put a baseball cap on, and I'm doing this. And I said, oh my gosh, I forgot to change my clothes. So, gym clothes and all, we are ready with the curls and the scoop. Let's get a hugging. It's not cute not knowing, and now you're going to know. The start of the NFL season. Philadelphia Eagles, my hometown, they are the Super Bowl champs, are taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Our quarterback, Jalen Hurts, is going to be sitting down with Robin Roberts on Thursday morning on Good Morning America. Saquon Barkley, not only does he have a sandwich named after him here in Philly, the Saquon, but he's been named #1 NFL player by his peers, and he's got a docuseries coming out on Prime October the 9th. This documentary follows his journey from the Giants to the Eagles. And boy, the Giants made such a huge mistake letting him go. But this documentary is going to be airing October the 9th on Prime Video. We are super excited around here. Everything is green, and there's going to be a lot of excitement. Well, Cardi B got a lot of good news yesterday. She's been found not liable for assault. In an incident that took place in 2018, there was a security guard who kept trying to take a picture of a then Cardi B, who was pregnant then, and they got into an argument, and the girl is like, she assaulted me. She claims that she was scratched. Cardi B spit on her, and she needed plastic surgery. She was seeking $24 million. She wasn't getting no damn $24 million, and the judge ruled in Cardi B's favor. Now Cardi can go rest because she was like getting sleepy in that courtroom. The woman who sued said she's going to appeal, but that's kind of like dead in the water. Am I the Drama is the new album from Cardi B coming out soon. She is planning on a tour next year. But in the meantime, get your rest. Had a baby. Then come out. Blair Underwood's going to be narrating the new Lionel Richie audiobook, Truly. Lionel Richie is going to go from his days in Alabama to the Commodores to great solo career in the new book, Truly, which comes out September the 30th. And Blair Underwood has an amazing voice. If you ever noticed, that's his voice on those Lexus commercials. But Blair Underwood is going to be narrating that. Now, speaking of Lionel Richie, there have been a rash of Hollywood robberies. And just last week, they tried to do that at his home, but they caught the guy. Well, they didn't catch the people who robbed Tracy Ellis Ross. Yes, Diana Ross's daughter, girlfriend's Blackish. Her house got robbed of $100,000 worth of designer goods. It is a problem. They're entering through glass doors. They're entering through back doors. And you just have to be so careful. They got Brad Pitt earlier this year. They're getting a lot of celebrities. And your whole house has to be alarmed so that alarms will go off because they are robbing a lot of Hollywood homes. Kelly Price, and I want to know you guys' opinion on this. She recently went on a social media rant about black women. And she said that black women were nasty and disrespectful. She saved a little bit for black men too, saying how shame on them, for wanting to use women. What did this come from? I think that Kelly is tired of trolls. Because of her weight, she's sensitive about how she looks, even though she's a very attractive woman. She lashed out at black women. Does she have a point? Is she shifting the blame? The trolls were trolling her again yesterday. It was a shame because, people want to be Keystone gangsters and they want to be cruel and they want to be mean. Does Kelly Price have a point. I think she's dealing with a lot of personal issues and problems and bitterness, and everybody works it out their own way. Singer Montell Jordan, this is how we do it. He is battling prostate cancer again. We keep the singer in our prayers. Very rarely do you hear about people who have had it, been cured, and then it comes back. But keep Montell Jordan in prayer. Tyrese. I know a lot of y'all call him Cryreese. Tyrese is trying to get the attention of Mary J. Blige. He has written some songs, and he's asked her to collab, and she has politely declined. Then she would just ignore him. He claims he's disappointed, and he's crying again. But I'm thinking back in 2022, he tried to get fresh with her. He put his hand on her thigh, and she was like, if you don't get your hands, swatted it away. So I don't know what he's doing. We never know with Tyrese, but leave Mary alone. Just leave her be. Leave her be. You don't want to get your feelings hurt. The latest Michael Jackson movie is coming out April 24th of next year. We've been waiting for this movie. Coleman Domingo, Philadelphia native, he is starring as Joe Jackson. He recently gave an interview thanking Paris Jackson, Michael Jackson's daughter, for helping him with this movie. Well, Paris Jackson, the daughter of Michael Jackson, said, "What? I didn't help you with this movie. I had nothing to do with this movie." She said the movie is full of lies and inaccuracies. But she says that Michael's fans will more than likely like this movie. A lot of puzzling things here, but she said, Coleman, she doesn't know what he's talking about when he thanked her for helping him. You ever hear the story, their story, my story, then the story in the middle? I think it's a little story in the middle. Maybe there was a little exaggeration, but the movie comes out next April. We will judge for ourselves. Chris Brown, we thought it was just a Philadelphia thing. Something weird is going on at his concerts towards his fans. It just happened in Atlanta. People arriving for the show, then paid all this money just to hear, oh, your tickets have been resold. What is going on? I do not blame Chris Brown, but I think that him and his people need to be aware of what's going on. In some instances, like in Philadelphia, some people had to wait a whole hour. The show has started. They've had to wait a whole hour before somebody would come and let them in to the concert. What's going on? Happening in Atlanta, happening in Philly. Is someone trying to sabotage the Chris Brown shows? Something is weird with that. And if you enjoyed the Superman movie that came out this summer, get ready for Superman 2 already. Superman, the Man of Tomorrow, is hitting theaters July 9th, 2027, featuring the entire cast from this Superman movie, which is now, I believe, on HBO Max. It's already streaming, but already we're getting another Superman movie. I like the fact that they're not making you wait 1,000 years for another movie to come out. See, too much time goes by. Like, we're waiting on the Avengers when we're going to finally get it. Here they already telling us, look, Superman, Man of Tomorrow is going to be in theaters July 9th, 2027. I asked a lot, what do you think about this new little Jackson controversy with the movie? What do you think about Kelly Price? Do you think she just has some hang-ups, or what she's saying, is there some truth in it? Can Kelly be actually nicer to people? It's a lot of stuff here. Leave your comments down below. Subscribe to the channel. That way you never miss a thing. And give us a thumbs up if you like the video. It's not cute, not knowing, and now you know. Thanks for joining me. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture.